Hi guys, Dazzie here with another episode of my top 20 selling comic books of the week. This time it is episode 209, and today we'll be discussing the best selling comic books on eBay for the week ending the 18th of November 2022. Now, since coverprice.com came on the scene, they've become a go-to spot watching eBay trends on comics, and they scour thousands of eBay sales to culminate data to spotlight the hottest selling books. As always guys, let's find out if you can beat me. It's not difficult, but before we continue, if I could perhaps ask you for a subscription, a like, a share, a comment, ding that bell for notifications. It all really helps my low grade productions. Okay, starting in at number 20 on our list is a book from 1984. We're talking Marvel, and it was announced early last month that the Secret Wars film has been pushed way back to 2026, but that hasn't stopped fans going after this book. Number 20 on our list is Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars issue number 1. Yeah, of course we are getting the big MCU blockbuster. It's a book I passed on a little while ago at a con for about 30 or 40. I don't regret my decision, but this book sold 15 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 89% with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $420. Very fines in the very fines on average, going set you back now around about $20. So it was a good, wise decision by me to decline that book at the con. Okay, number 19 on our list is a book that's hot again because of the Into the Spider-Verse sequel. Yeah, the post-credit scene of the first Spider-Verse movie, we got the character that was Spider-Man 2099. Number 19 on our list, guys, is Amazing Spider-Man issue 365. This is a preview appearance of Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara, in an advertisement in this issue. This is the 30th anniversary of Spider-Man's time in comics from 62 to 92. And the cover art featuring a hologram of Spider-Man, which I can never kind of make work. This book, though, like I said, is getting hot again because Miguel O'Hara is going to be in the Spider-Verse sequel, voiced once again by Oscar Isaac, who of course was Moon Knight in the MCU. This book sold 15 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 87% with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for a very nice $499.95. Raws in the near mint range on average now $23. I paid £8.99 for mine on eBay in December of 2018. Okay, moving on, guys. And yeah, of course, we've had James Gunn go over to DC Comics, and he's been talking about several characters that he'd like to bring to the screen, and one of them was Lobo. And of course, we've had rumours circulating that Jason Momoa could be playing Lobo, which I find staggering, as of course he is Aquaman. Don't get me wrong, I think he would make probably the best likeness of Lobo, but he's taken. Is there anybody else out there? But number 18 on our list is from 1983, DC's The Omega Man, issue number 3, and the first appearance of Lobo, a character that appeared on screen in live action in the Krypton TV show. I really think this could be DC's Deadpool character, if you like. Great character is Lobo. This book sold 15 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 93% with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $300. Raws in the near mint range on average was set you back $55. I told the story how I left my books on a bus in London. This was one of the first keys I picked up, and it was thankfully handed in, and I got my book back. But I paid 25 quid for this one in the back end of 2016 in Gosh Comics in London. Found another copy as well, as I said, about for about 3 quid at a con in Birmingham, and made 50 plus on that one, so that was a good little investment. But Lobo, I'm very excited for, if he actually, well, I think it's just a matter of time before he makes it onto the big screen. Okay, number 17 on our list, and not only is this one of McFarlane's most famous works, but it also features the first appearance of Venom. And of course, Venom is obviously popular. Number 17 on our list, guys, is of course Amazing Spider-Man issue 300, with Secret Wars announced. People are seeming to think that Tom Holland's Spider-Man might be getting the black suit. Of course, it was alluded to in Spider-Man No Way Home when Tom Hardy's Venom symbiote was kind of left behind in a post-credit scene. I had the opportunity to pick this book up a long time ago, but it was beat beyond, probably about a 1.8 for about 100 quid online. Don't regret my decision. I'll find one eventually. This book sold 16 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 88% with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for a staggering $4,051. Rolls in the near mint range will set you back $702 now. Oh my days. Yeah, it's just a matter of time before we get another Venom film again from Tom Hardy. Yeah, of course, Tom McFarlane is hot at the moment because he has been recently signing a lot of books with CGC, and there's another one from him. This time, Spider-Man again, but from 1990. And this time, like I said, we're showing you one of his most iconic covers. This is Spider-Man issue number 1, but this is the silver variant, guys. I've seen these books out on my hunts before, but again, it's never really caught my eye. It's not a book I'd overpay for, but people are wanting to get these books signed, and that's a good one too. This book sold 15 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 100% with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $149. Rolls in the near mint range on average for that book, $20. And remember, they're mass produced, those Spider-Man ones. I can't believe I don't have one. But again, not really interested. Okay, 15 on our list is another Marvel book, this time from 2008. And I've talked about this book before. We lost the late, great William Hurt as Thaddeus Ross in the MCU. A great actor. But he has been replaced by one of my favourite actors, and that is Harrison Ford. And you get Thaddeus Ross, you're probably going to get this character as well. Number 15 on our list is Hulk, issue number 1. The first appearance of the Red Hulk, General Thaddeus Ross, going to be portrayed by Harrison Ford in the Thunderbolts movie, I believe. But, yeah, cover only, so go careful. Hulk 2 is the main book for, I think, for Hulk, Red Hulk. Full appearance and you in story, and you get the first appearance of A-Bomb. Bang for your buck. But this issue, you've also got the death of the Abomination, Emil Blonsky. This is the regular Ed McGuinness cover, and this book sold 15 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 102% with a high sale for a CGC 9.8 going for $225, which is coming right down. It was in fact 2 weeks prior $425. Raws in the near mint range will run you around about $63 now, though. I've found several of these and never made anywhere near that many, but I've made a few 20 quidders, I think. And if you believe in spec, this is a great book to get. Pound for that one. Like I said, never paid a lot for it. Picked that one middle of 2018, and to go with that, I'm showing off. I also picked up the 1 in 50 Ed McGuinness cover. Limited to just 1,500 copies, and I picked that for 17 quid. Again, 2018 at the Gloucester Con. Okay, number 14 on our list. I made a hot comic book alert about it, and that is a post-apocalyptic tale is on its way from Image Comics. That came out in 2021. I had one recently and sold it off. And we are talking number 14 on our list is, of course, Geiger, issue number 1. Pretty decent story. First came to my attention on MVP Comics. I had to pick a copy up, but then in my wisdom I sold it off. I'll find another, there are plenty out there. This book sold 16 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 92% with a high sale CGC 9.8 copy, going for as little as $89.95. If that is a big hit, that could be money well spent. Rolls on near mint range on average $10 now. Okay, 13 on our list is a cracking book from 1979, and the trailer for the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania movie came out, and it was been confirmed that they're going to be returning to the quantum realm. Now, I've stayed away from trailers, but of course, bringing these, I do know spoilers. There is some speculation that we might get a live-action appearance from the Micronauts, specifically Arcturus Ran. Number 13 on our list, love this book, is Micronauts, issue number 1. I loved it that much, I'd had to go into some Mylar. First appearance of the Micronauts team and its members Arcturus Ran, Bug, Acroyear, Marionette, Biotron, Microtron. Also the first appearance of Baron Karza, first appearance of the Time Traveler, a missionary of the Enigma Force. The Enigma Force appears in ethereal form through the series until issue 11 when it materializes. £2 for that one. I've sold one or two of these. I know I gave one away to my good friend Comic Vantage. Great to see him back in the community. My good friend Lewis. I okayed him a copy of this book a long time ago. This book sold 19 copies this time around, giving it a 7-day trend plus 116% with a high sale. CGC 9.8 going for $184.99, which is down from a week or so ago's $225 for a CGC 9.8, and Raws in the very fine range on average now will set you back $15. Still a very affordable book. £2 for that one, like I said, in a gaming shop in Bristol. Number 12 on our list, and we're back to that character of Miguel O'Hara. Looking forward to the Spider-Verse 2 movie. The first one was a lot of fun. Number 12 on our list is Spider-Man 2099, issue number 1, guys. The first full appearance and origin of Spider-Man 2099, of course, was Miguel O'Hara. Red foil cover, first solo series with Spider-Man 2099, obviously. This book sold 22 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 142% with a high sale. CBCS 9.8, CBCS going for $149.99. Raws in the near range on average $11. £2.75 for that one. Believe it or not, I think that's the only copy I've ever seen on my hunts in this country, and that is a mass-produced book. Dollar bin fodder for the longest time. Number 11 on our list, and I spoke about this character recently. We are getting the White Vision returning, and I was not a fan of WandaVision where he first appeared, but he's apparently getting his own MCU Disney Plus series. I'm not sure it's required, but number 11 on it, and of course that series is going to be called Vision Quest. People have gone after Vision keys, none bigger than this, from 1968. We are talking an iconic cover. This is Avengers issue 57, guys. It's a big boy book, and I may have an opportunity to pick up a copy in Bristol if it's still there for around about 200. But it's got a dirty big store stamp on the cover, and I don't mind little store stamps, but when it's big, I don't know. Time will tell anyway with that book. But I do love my Silver Age, as you know. This book sold 10 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 140% with a high sale. CGC 9.4 going for a staggering $3,120. That's very high grade for a Silver Age book. Raws in the VG range now, on average $297, guys. Yeah, I love the Vision in the Infinity War. Didn't like the White Vision at all. Number one. We're into the big top 10, guys, but we're starting in, of course, at number 10 on our list, and we've had a lot of Mandalorian spec and rumors, and even a new trailer which I've stayed away from. But this is a cracking cover from M. Gist. It is an incentive. Here we go. Number 10 on our list is Star Wars: The Mandalorian, issue number 5, and this is the M. Gist 1 in 50 cover, guys. 1 in 50. Now this copy is saying, this one that's listed is saying it's the first appearance of Fennec Shand. I'm not so sure about that. I thought she appeared already, or was mentioned at least in a previous book. But great character all the same. This incentive though, guys, not an easy one to find. And it sold 16 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 102%. With a high sale raw copy going for $75. Very fine copies. Sorry, near mint copies on average now will set you back around about $62. Yeah. Will Fennec Shand be returning? I guarantee it. Yeah, we're going to see her at some point, aren't we? if that is her first appearance, I need to get a hold of a copy. Number 9 on our list from 2011, probably the biggest modern day book out there at the moment. We're getting into the Spider-Verse, like I said, and apparently we are going to be getting Miles Morales in the MCU, and apparently he has already been cast. He was alluded to, of course, in Spider-Man No Way Home by Electro. Number 9 on our list is the big boy book, Ultimate Fallout, issue number 4, the first printing, the first appearance of Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man. And in this issue, guys, Reed Richards becomes the maker, a turning point where an evil Richards explains his new philosophy of the world to the children of tomorrow. I keep bringing that one up because I read that could be a future Fantastic Four MCU storyline. It's a Death of the Spider-Man tie-in. What numbers is this monster book done? Well, it sold 18 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 91%, a high sale CGC 9.8 book going for $2,050. Near mint raw copies now will set you back $530. I paid £13.90 for this one in March of 2018. Took a while to get there, but it was worth the wait, clearly. And yeah, my best ever stealth buy. There we go, £1. A second copy I found, was it last year? I think it was last year in an antique shop in Bristol. £1. Happy days. Okay, number 8 on our list. This is a book that's been in the top 20 for some time now, and it seems to have been revealed that Emilia Clarke is going to be Abigail Brand in the Secret Invasion MCU show. Here we go. Number 8 on our list is The Astonishing X-Men, issue number 6. The first appearance of SWORD, the Sentient Worlds Observation and Response Department Organization, which is a division of S.H.I.E.L.D., and the first full appearance of Abigail Brand, guys. Great book. This book has sold 17 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 100% with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $241. Rules in the near mint range on average now will set you back $32. £1.36 for that. I've had several of these over the years, and what's better than the direct edition I've showed you before, guys? Yeah, I picked up 2 Newsies recently, newsstand copies, for £1 a piece at the Birmingham Con. I have one listed that is a newsstand on my eBay page, and that is a shameless plug. And guys, if you have the Astonishing X-Men 6, you probably need this one as well, which is Astonishing X-Men issue 3, the first cameo appearance of Abigail Brand. Of course, is it an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Okay, moving on. What numbers? Sorry, we're at number 7 on our list now, guys, and this is an annual. Don't get too many annuals on the list, and it's a 1 in 25 incentive, and it comes from the very talented Bill Sienkiewicz. Number 7 on our list, this bit of a modern masterpiece, is Moon Knight annual number 1, and it comes from Bill Sienkiewicz. It's not a key book, guys, but it is a cracking cover, and here it is. And of course, Moon Knight was massive in the MCU with Oscar Isaac. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get that one up again. There's your cover. Absolutely spectacular. And as you guys know, if you follow my channel, Werewolf by Night 32 is my biggest book. I have it in a CGC 8.0. This book, though, sold 15 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 130% with a high sale raw copy going for $100. Raws in the near mint range on average now have cut way down $20 for that book. Okay, number 6 on our list, another Bronze Age cracker from Marvel, this time from 1979. And of course, we've had the Quantumania trailer, and Scott Lang has returned, and this book is a cracker when it comes to the Ant-Man mythos. Number 6 on our list is Marvel Premiere issue 47, the first appearance and origin of the second Ant-Man, Scott Lang in costume. Also, just as important right now, it's the first appearance of Cassie Lang, Cassandra Eleanor Lang, daughter of Scott Lang, who later becomes Stature and Stinger. And she is going to be in the Quantumania movie. It's also the first appearance of Darren Agonistas Cross, who was the villain of the first Ant-Man movie, and he's going to be returning. So bang for your buck. Really is a cracking issue, this one. This book sold 16 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 127% with a high sell. CGC 9.6 book going for $504. Raws in the near mint range on average was set you back a whopping $166. How much did I pay, guys? Not a penny. I won this in a great YouTube comic competition from a great YouTuber, Joker68 from across the pond, and that was in November of 2018. I hope you are doing well, mate, because I know you've had your health issues. Number 5 on our list, Marvel again, 1991, the year. Is it Yaha or Yahya Abdul Mateen II has officially been cast as Wonder Man, and the production is moving forward. And new reports always reignite interest in a book. Also, the rumour is that Bob Odenkirk is being sought for an undisclosed role. Better call your LCS for a copy, guys. This is number 5. Oh, that's terrible. Number 5 on our list is Wonder Man, issue number 1. And this is the direct edition copy, guys. It's a book that I've passed on in the Excelsior Comics in Bristol for about £4 or £5. Doesn't really interest me, guys, but it's got an audience. What numbers did this one do? Well, it sold 23 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 96% with a high sale. CGC 9.8 copy going for $103. Raws and near mint range on average now will set you back $8. Okay, number 4 on our list. When I think of Image Comics, you have to think of this book from 1992. It's a book with a massive print run of 1.7 million. Number 4 on our list is, of course, Spawn. Issue number 1, guys. First appearance of Spawn, Albert Francis, Al Simmons. We're getting a new Spawn movie with Jamie Foxx attached. First appearance of Mel Buglia, Jason Wynn, Wanda Fitzgerald, Sam and Twitch. Now Sam and Twitch will be getting their own live action show apparently on Netflix. Pin Up a Pit, second title ever published by Image Comics. Gorgeous McFarlane artwork, and like I said, he's been doing a lot of signing of late. This book sold 25 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 99% with a high sale. CGC 9.8 going for $246, going up a little bit, and Raws in the near mint range on average now $29. Paid £1.31 for this very minty book copy. That is also in Mylar. Got that from the legendary Car Boot Tony. Look him up on my YouTube channel. Number 3 on our list, and if you ever sought out the first appearance of the notorious B.I.G. in a Marvel comic, this is it. Number 3 on our list is Deadpool, issue number 1, the Ken Lashley, the whole notorious B.I.G. Here's your book, guys. It's been in the top 20 for a couple of weeks now. Talking of musicians, I watched the Whitney Houston movie at the cinema yesterday. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought the lead actress was fantastic. Didn't quite look like Whitney, but certainly displayed all her characteristics. A great film, and I give it 8 out of 10. There's your book, guys. Pretty hard one to get hold of by all accounts. This book sold 23 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 130% with a high sale. Raw copy going for $175. Raws in the near mint range now $69 on average. Yeah, tough book to get hold of. Number 2 on our list, we are back with that character of the White Vision. Book, an iconic cover from 1989, is number 2 on our list, West Coast Avengers, issue 45. The first appearance of the colourless Vision, who, like I said, will be getting his own show called Vision Quest. This book sold 28 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 108% with a high sale. CGC 9.8 going for $450. Oh my days, give me a nice bit of silver for that. Raws in the near mint range on average now $55. Paid £1.19 for that copy. I've sold a couple as well, 30 odd quid. Great book, glad to own it. And with there, guys, we are at number 1 on our list. We're back with Wonder Man. Yeah. Another first issue, this time from 1986, is Wonder Man, issue number 1 from the direct edition from 1986. This is our number 1 surprising book this time round. There you go, guys. Boom. Yeah, I remember the Wonder Man in the animated form. It'd be interesting to see him on the live action screen. This book sold 14 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 260%, with a high sale raw copy going for $60. Raws in the near range on average now $38, but I think that is dropping. How many did I have, guys? Oh, it's quite a good total. I've beat Patrick for 2 weeks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep them coming. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I think I had 12 last time. Well, 50% for Daz. Stay tuned, guys. Plenty more content where that came from. Bye for now.